Maybe you've been doing some research on retirement planning and you keep hearing this age, 59 and a half. What's so important about the age 59 and a half? Let's go over it next. Hey, this is Tommy Neesmith. I'm a financial planner at Christy Capital Management, where we are helping federal employees plan for a better retirement. If you need individualized help, go to christycapital.com. If you've been doing some research on retirement planning, you'll notice the age 59 and a half comes up often, and there's a few reasons for that. At the age 59 and a half, retirement savers can begin making penalty-free withdrawals from their retirement accounts such as TSP and IRAs. Now, keep in mind that they are penalty-free withdrawals, but if they are traditional accounts, you will still have to pay taxes on that. Every once in a while, I talk to somebody that mistakes penalty-free for tax-free, and that's not the case from traditional accounts. Now, if you have a Roth account like the Roth TSP or Roth IRA, then they would be tax-free withdrawals after the age of 59 and a half. For Roth TSP, no matter what date, will be tax-free. For Roth IRAs, you have to be 59 and a half or over, and you have to have had a Roth IRA in the account for 5 years. Now, the distinction here is you don't have to have the specific Roth account that you're currently on for 5 years. You have to have had a Roth account opened up somewhere at least 5 years ago. Now, even if you don't meet the 5-year rule, you can still access your contributions or your Roth conversions from a Roth IRA within the 5 years. You just can't touch the growth until after the 5-year period. So the first big 59 and a half important thing to notice is that you can make penalty-free withdrawals. Now, another thing about this age is with the TSP. It allows you to access your money. You can either take a penalty-free withdrawal like we've discussed, or you can roll your account out into a traditional IRA. This now opens up a lot more options for you. There's other investments you can choose. There's other planning things you can do like Roth conversions. In an IRA, you can do Roth conversions. In the TSP, you cannot do them. A Roth conversion is where you take some money that's traditional and you move it to Roth and go ahead and pay the taxes now. The thought process is if you think the tax rate is lower now than what it is going to be in the future, then you would go ahead and start doing some Roth conversions. The TSP doesn't let you do that. In an IRA, you can do it. And at 59 and a half, you gain access to where you can move your TSP out. So if you're still working at 59 and a half, you have access to your TSP. If you have retired, let's say you retired at age 57, you have access to your TSP and can move it out then. So what are some of the reasons why one might want to move their TSP out to do an IRA? Well, there's different investment options. The TSP is somewhat limited. They have opened up the mutual fund window, which now has thousands of choices, but now that's almost too many choices that you have to research yourself. It's also very cumbersome inside the TSP to access the mutual fund window. You have to move your money from the regular TSP into the mutual fund window, then you have to invest it. If you need to take a distribution, you have to divest it and move it back to the regular TSP. So, as you can see, this is a little bit cumbersome. Another reason to move money out is for help. If you want help with your financial planning, if you want a plan to make sure that your ducks in a row and you're able to retire, if you want somebody to help you with your tax planning, like other things in life, you can do this on your own. For many people, they can. For instance, I can change my oil in my car. I can file my own tax return. I choose not to because I don't think I would be good at it. And I think there is value in having somebody that's really good at it to do it for me. So you can either move your money out to an IRA and manage everything yourself if you want to, or you can move from your money to an IRA and have somebody help you with that. Another reason you may want to move your TSP out is the beneficiary loophole problem that the TSP has. The TSP only allows you to leave money to a beneficiary at your death. If you leave it to someone that is not your spouse, they would roll the money out into an inherited IRA and everything would be fine. If you leave it to your spouse, they can open up a TSP beneficiary account. Everything is still normal. The issue comes when your spouse passes away. The TSP no longer allows them to roll that money into someone else's inherited IRA. Instead, that beneficiary has to take a full distribution. So if it's traditional, it's going to be fully taxable all in 1 year. That could be a huge problem. Another reason people are moving money out of the TSP is to do the Roth conversions that we talked about. If you think income tax planning is important, then Roth conversions will be important for you. TSP doesn't allow this. I would even go so far as saying if you were a federal employee with a pretty healthy pension and you're getting a Social Security check and you have $500,000 or more in your TSP, you very likely could have some tax issues. The TSP balance will grow over time. And when you have to start taking required minimum distributions at age 73 or age 75, they can sometimes push you into the higher tax brackets. Can you do this yourself? Absolutely, you can. Can you mess this up yourself? Absolutely, you can. If you need help or want help, reach out to ChristyCapital.com. If you're wondering if you've got too much money in the wrong accounts, then check out this video right here. Situating your money in the proper types of accounts are important. Go to ChristyCapital.com. Well, I'm Tommy Neesmith, and I'll see you in the next video.